HooHooHooRobin.
Trent Reznor wins an Oscar last night. Wow. That's kind of strange, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the music in Social Network was great. But you remember Trent as the 9 Inch Nails guy.
The I want to fuck you like an animal
guy, right.
Talk about fisting and shit, fist fuck. And there he is in a suit and going up there and accepting an award like he's Hollywood royalty.
Kind of looked a little corporate.
He certainly did.
But you know what? Good for him.
I hate this song, even though I know it's... I've never gotten to 9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails, they have some good songs.
I know, they're very popular. I just never...
Yeah, this was good shit.
What does the Drudge Report have there, Jimmy? We're doing our little Oscars wrap-up here.
It's like one of the headlines is actress drops F-bomb on broadcast TV at 8:45. And it's like, I like Drudge, but I'm kind of tired of them trying to make news.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? That's not news.
And she didn't drop the F-bomb officially. They got it.
Oh, they got it?
Of course they got it.
At 8:45, like...
They got it. All you heard was like a little shock after the beep.
It's really like old lady website Drudge at this point. Stop trying to create and make news.
This is what he's talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I am kind of speechless. Golly sakes, there's people up there, too. When I watched Kate 2 years ago, it looked so...
See, they just fucking cut it out.
Yeah.
That's Drudge.
No one dropped an F-bomb.
No.
Not on TV, at least not here.
And even if you do, even if you went, oh my fucking God, like, who cares?
She didn't drop the F-bomb officially because we didn't hear it. The British version is right here because they don't care about language. You can curse on TV.
Okay. Yeah, I am kind of speechless. Golly sakes, there's people up there, too. When I watched Kate 2 years ago, it looked so fucking easy. Oops.
See? It's not going to hurt anybody.
If that would... Oh, my God.
8:45.
I'm really fucking offended now.
Is this live right now? Or taped or whatever?
For 8 years, and I could like take a few shots back. I didn't know you were going
to the Oscars
take your little ball and go home and punish everybody in the process.
But it's Sheen's character that has come into question time and time
Smokes
again.
wherever he wants.
The one thing I'm finding about you is that you seem really nice. You seem like you love your children.
Yeah, man, I'm the nicest guy you want to meet.
But then you hear about this violent side.
Yeah, it's obvious.
When you think, are these women making this up?
Yeah,
or is this really
exactly.
happening? Tell
I know
us,
what you mean.
what really happened in that house in Aspen? What really happened in that hotel room in New York City?
I can't do that right here because that means I have to expose people, and regardless of what tomfoolery or skullduggery they rolled in with, I can't do that. I don't roll people.
Were you violent?
No, it's not.
So why did they say you were violent?
I don't know, because it was making stuff up. Instead of the source, they're gonna, and everybody takes their word over mine.
Do you have a violent side at all?
Today, when it's needed to protect my family, absolutely. And it's unlike anything you'll ever see.
Are there any drugs in this house?
To my best knowledge, no.
No drugs in the house right now?
Not that I know about. If I know about them, I'll find them and throw them away. It's not a big deal. Ooh, drugs in the house.
What about the people who supply you with drugs? Are they out of your life?
Again, I cannot speak about things that are sort of,
Discriminating?
That's really nobody's business. I think you know the answer to that,
Are you willing to take a drug test?
Sure, you got a cup. I mean, I got nothing to hide.
And there are some reports this morning that Charlie Sheen could be suing for more than $300 million.
The fucking... It's unwatchable. They had Sheen interview exclusive in front of his face during the entire interview.
Yeah.
While he's talking, you could see from his nose up.
Yeah.
These lazy motherfuckers in television.
Laugh with people off the set, which I presume to be...
Wow, he doesn't look good at all.
That's terrible.
He looks horrendous.
Dude, you're watching it, and they're
I know.
advertising themselves is in the guy's face.
Yeah.
Who the fuck runs network television? It's horrendous.
Here's a little more.
This is their family. It may be unconventional, but it seems to work for them.
He calls them the goddesses?
The goddesses, he calls them his wedge. They're a huge part of his life. They were approving everything and going over everything with him and, just really there for him.
Okay, well, you're going to have a lot more later in our next half hour, also on 2020 tomorrow night, a special edition. And in that next half hour...
Whatever. Obviously, you got the exclusive. I mean... You're not going to find Charlie on any other channel today, so you don't need the big exclusive thing over his face.
I think there is a problem, though, with exclusivity. Like, NBC's got it, and ABC's got it. They gave it. He gave interviews to everyone but CBS.
Except CBS. Said, fuck you, CBS.
Yeah. Yeah, that situation's just... I don't know. Is he sober?
He might be sober,
He looks crazy.
Some people say maybe he is sober and he's just out of his mind because he is sober.
He looks crazy.
It's been a while. Looks a little manic.
Yeah.
Right?
He does.
A little manic.
He's all over the place.
He looks really thin.
Yeah. He sounds bad. He sounds like he's smoking, obviously, so it's... I like that he just lit up during an interview. I love guys that do that.
Yeah, because he basically can't smoke anywhere anymore.
I think that was his house, probably. He probably invited him to his house.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He was smoking his own goddamn house.
Pretty much blew the smoke right in our face.
They didn't give a fuck.
They don't care. We'll have more Charlie Sheen audio from the big 2020 interview, I guess. I guess that's the 2020 interview. They're just playing a clip or two.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, and Kirk Douglas at the Oscars. This was the highlight.
Well, they brought him out relatively early in the Oscars. I guess he, had to go to bed or something.
The
had to go
bathroom.
to fucking take a dirt nap. And he, when he came out, I was like, no. Was he in some big, in case of bomb, break glass? Like the hosts were sucking. So it's like, all right, bring out the corpse. Let him walk out. He had a little cane.
Yeah.
When they said Kirk Douglas, I was like, no.
And he actually gave out an award, and then he didn't know when to leave the stage.
Oh, they were trying to lead him away from the podium. He didn't want to leave.
At one point, it looked like he thought it was...
look at him.
At one point, it looked like he thought it was his own birthday party or something.
Yeah.
They were all there for him or something.
And then the poor dumb nominees are sitting there waiting for him to open the envelope and say something. And he just kept going, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And then he keeps talking, and they're just like, announce this fucking thing already.
Exactly.
It looks terrible. The clips they're showing just look terrible.
Of what? They did a little
Oscars.
montage of some of the silly things James Franco and Anne Hathaway were doing.
Oh, just
Awful. How god-awful.
charming. They were charming.
They were terrific.
Some of the awards annoyed me, too, who they gave them to.
Yeah.
Fucking King's Speech, I think Firth was great.
Editing.
Best Picture.
Did you see?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Best Picture. Come on. We got it. You beat the odds. Cunt, you were the king.
Oscar loves when you beat the odds, though.
Fuck it.
Of course that movie was going to win.
I thought Inception was weird, but that should have got Best Screenplay over. How the fuck did The King's Speech get Best Original Screenplay? That annoyed me so much. It was just a story of a guy who couldn't say his PH words or whatever the fuck it was, and then he talks.
Mumbles McGillicuddy.
Exactly.
And it wasn't important in history because we never really heard of this guy until this year. I mean, sure, some of you historians out there, but the average schmoes, we didn't know this guy. It wasn't important enough for us to know about him.
Oh,
well done film, but come on, Best Director, stop it.
There weren't a lot of great films this year, though, when it comes down to it.
Black Swan was really weird. It was good. I thought Natalie Portman deserved it. She was fucking fantastic.
She was a shoo-in, as they said.
Yeah, that was great.
They knew she was going to win.
She was truly nuts in that fucking movie, man. All shot with close-up. Aronofsky shot that so weird.
Yeah.
It was like, it almost wanted you to feel crazy and claustrophobic because every shot was in close-up.
Yeah, that's a style, to make you feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Mila Kunis.
Oh, she was great.
Hot.
Yeah.
Andy, hot. Mila Kunis, hot.
She's really hot, but she has like negative ass. Like
Oh,
it goes,
no.
It goes
Oh, really?
in.
Yeah,
it's
she really
awful.
doesn't have an ass at all.
I used to be into her until I saw that.
None
I was like,
ass.
That took you out of it?
Oh, completely.
I know you're an ass man.
Completely.
You like the ass. I'm a big fan of that Winter's Bone chick now. The blonde in the red dress.
I got to tell you, that Scarlett Johansson
Still up there?
still right up there.
She had the hair like she just got out of bed.
Yeah, she had some messy hair.
She messed it up for the Oscars.
Yeah, she had some messy hair. She had that nice dress that you could kind of see through.
Hey, if you had sex with Hilary Swank, would you be considered gay at this point?
Yeah.
You would, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. I just want to get that out there.
Definitely.
Because we were all looking at her and going, what the fuck, man? But she has great traps. I wonder what exercise she's doing. I could use some better traps.
What the fuck is that?
That is no ass.
That's her no ass.
Oh, that's terrible.
And her no ass. And
no ass and a small ass. Small and flat.
You could tell there's nothing there. Like her back goes straight into her ass, her lower back.
And her fucking shorts are just hanging there.
Yeah.
Right. They're like boxer shorts that are hanging.
They don't know what to do. There's nothing to cling to.
Fill up this area right there.
Yeah, she's got to fill that up, right?
She should take a dump in her pants to fill up that bottom area that's missing.
It would look better.
She looked like she was going to have a boob pop out at any moment last night, though.
She was wearing those nippy guards.
Yeah.
Those flowery things that
nice.
Chicks stick on their nips.
She's pretty hot, though, Danny. Come on.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying like I wouldn't fucking hit it.
Her face is ridiculous.
It would always bother me that she didn't have an ass.
Yeah.
Like if me now was with Mila, like Mila Kunis was still Mila Kunis, I would still be like, what she's going on.
Is that her sort of showing boob? Second row down? Second picture?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
But no,
yeah, it was deceiving.
She was. I mean, look, I
saw
her in person when they did that Family Guy at Carnegie, and she was smoking hot.
Yeah,
smoking.
Was she good in Black Swan? I don't even know.
I
didn't see Black Swan.
She was sexy as fucking Helen in Black Swan. Mila Kunis was very sexy in that movie. She was great too.
All right, we're stalling. Here's Kirk Douglas from last night.
God. Thank you very much. And I want to thank James. Thank you. He looks much better out of the cave. And I want to thank Miss Hathaway. I thank you.
Miss Hathaway? Who wants to thank Miss Hathaway?
Well, Aim Franco and Miss Hathaway.
They look much better in the cave. What was he saying?
I don't know if it was a Batman joke.
No, he looks much better out of the cave because he was in that 27 hours.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
So that was where that came from.
All right. Well, he's killing with those jokes.
I thank you. She's gorgeous. Wow. Where were you when I was making pictures? Yeah.
Pictures.
She was 20 years away from being born.
Making pictures.
What would you have done with her anyway?
Yeah, really.
Fucked her mouth in the trailer.
Look at her and drop dead. Where were you? When I was making pictures. Frankenstein.
Why do they have to cart him out?
I know.
Can't they just mail him an award and say thanks?
He didn't even get an award.
He didn't get an award.
What
did he do?
Just presenting.
He presented something.
Like any schlub.
Yeah. He took someone's spot.
Oh. That's good. That's going to trend younger.
I have something to confess.
I just shit
I
myself.
love telling this woman, and I'm crazy about beautiful woman.
All right. I'll give $20 to anyone that could tell me what he just said. No problem.
I like something woman. I'm crazy about beautiful women.
Yeah, yeah.
And what annoys me is Anne Hathaway is fanning herself in the back.
Yeah, like she's got the vapors.
Which probably just means that his shit fumes are hitting her. He fucking... I bet you right now he has liquid shit dripping into his fucking older gentleman socks. His actually, you know the little things that hold your socks up?
Yeah,
they're
those
probably
garters, those sock garters.
His sock garters have shit behind them and they're slipping down. His socks are all bunched up.
Thank God he's got them on because they're kind of holding the shit back a little from just dripping off onto his shoes.
And she's smelling his shit wafting at her.
You think he can keep his breath together at this age?
His breath?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think that smells like, Jimmy?
It probably smells like the Grim Reaper's feet. Efferdent. It's horrible denture breath. It's terrible. How good could it be? It's fucking awful.
Oh, shit.
And he's had facelifts, which makes it just
Has
weird.
he?
Yes.
Or
Look how tight his face looks up top.
I don't know. Is that
He had his eyes pulled back.
Something to confess. I love telling this woman, and I'm crazy about beautiful women.
I know what he said. I love Saturday Night women and crazy about beautiful women. Because Saturday Night women are like kind of are sexy and saucy women. That's
I
the
love
old school.
I think he loves thalidomide women.
Oh, fa-la-la-la-la. That's what they're saying.
Fa-la-la-la.
Look at those earlobes.
I know. That's just crazy. I know giant melting earlobes.
I know your ears continue to grow your entire life, but wow.
Do they?
Yeah, your ears and your nose.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
your nose? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at old people, man. They got big fucking ears and big fucking noses.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a big earlobe.
He looks like he was.
What did you say about his earlobe? You had a good tweet about his earlobe last night.
I said I would wonder if you could take his earlobe and press it on a newspaper and pick up the picture. I was called him hashtag old silly putty ears. It looks like silly putty, because the way it was moving too, it was jiggling and jostling. It looks like he took out like those big rings that the hipsters wear in their fucking ears.
It looks like he still has them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And now I'm going to give you 5 of them. The nominee for Best Actress.
Did he say I love talented women?
I don't know. I know he said anomaly. So
maybe
he's going to read the anomalies.
The anomalies?
He's going to read the anomalies. I heard that.
They should have given him really hard words on purpose. And subsequently and henceforth in conclusion.
Yeah, and then they have Francis Ford Coppola and a few of the other guys up there, and they weren't allowed to speak.
They didn't say anything.
But Kirk could just fucking ramble on as long as he wants.
They had Tuco from fucking Good, the Bad, and the Ugly come out.
Sure did.
And he was, oh my God, ancient. Mm-hmm. He was that dead color. Mm-hmm. Like that fucking. Yeah. It looks like miraculously, even though all 3 of them were on camera, that they didn't white balance the camera properly for him. He was like that yellowish death color.
But how old
Eli Wallach?
Eli,
yeah.
How old is he, though?
But he was good in
he was in some
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Too. No, the Wall Street 2
Wall Street 2 he was in that.
Wall Street
He was the
2.
old guy who was.
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's actually better than I thought it would be. It wasn't an award winner, but it was okay.
Yeah,
and he was great in that. He played one of the head finance guys, whatever.
Seriously,
he was good.
He looked like he didn't know where he was last night. 19. Holy shit! I think we're going with 1915.
Oh my God!
85.
96.
Another 95-year-old. Possibly 96. No, 96 at the end of the year.
Like born right after the Titanic sunk.
It's fucked up, man. Oh, speaking of which, fuck. Remember Pat Cooper was in on Friday? A little side thing, really fast. And remember he was talking about how when he was 14, he was banging a 50-year-old?
Yeah.
And it's one of his regrets because he told his friends in the neighborhood and she had to move?
Yeah.
Someone after the show, and I wish we fucking thought about this while Pat was in here. We were talking to a guy that banged a woman that was born in the 1800s. Someone did the math after the show, and his tweet blew me away. I'm like, holy shit. Because he was 14 and he's 82, right?
Right.
So that's 68 years ago, and she was 50 at the time.
All right, so what year were we talking?
Well, I think he said on the show it was in the 40s.
Yeah.
She's born in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah, she was like 1880 something, 1890 something.
18 anything is fucking
old. We were
old.
listening to a guy talk about how he's banging a broad that was definitely born in the late 1800s.
Fuck.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Pussy smelled like slavery. Mint juleps and sad people.
But maybe his math doesn't add up because he said in the 40s, but he's 82.
I don't know.
I'll do the math during the break and make sure it's accurate. More Kirk Douglas.
The nominee for Best Actress, Supporting Actress Award. Right here they are.
Amy Adams.
Hey, when the Oscars does this and they bring out a Kirk Douglas, what emotion are we supposed to feel? I feel just bummed out. Like, what are they going for?
Yeah, it's a drag.
Because can't they just like bring him out and let the place, give him a standing ovation, and then and then he walks his ass backstage or something?
Oh God!
Like, what are they going for there?
I don't know.
He started talking to the audience, and it just was. Oh, God.
I think I missed it, though, because I have a pounding erection. And I don't think that's what they were going for. From the minute he sauntered out there, I've had a fist in my underpants.
He's like pointing at... he was pointing at Hugh Jackman, and what was he saying? It was like, you're not laughing, but he's laughing. And it was just sad.
No one's laughing because we can't understand you.
You know what, Danny? Pop up Kirk Douglas from an old movie that he was in.
Why?
And let's compare.
Why are you doing this?
Because.
Why?
Because I want to see what fucking Father Time does to people.
We all know what Father Time does.
Let's hear him talking like Kirk Douglas did.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Get like a movie clip.
Well, when did half of his face take a vacation?
Never returned.
Half of his face just packed up bags in the middle of the night and left.
His face retired.
Yeah, half his face just went to the fucking Bahamas.
Damn.
Half his face is playing golf full time.
This is Kirk Douglas. This is Harry James.
What are we going to play? Hey, I don't know. How about Get Happy? Okay, but I ain't. You started smoking. Let's see what happens. Well, your answer won't be far off.
It's a terrible movie.
Oh, doesn't it? And now they're just going to
Who
play
the
music.
fuck would watch this? 5 white guys in suits.
What was it?
Playing jazz.
Didn't he play Gladiator or something?
Oh, yeah.
What was his big role?
Wasn't he in Spartacus?
Spartacus, right? Okay.
I think it was in Spartacus.
With Tony Curtis.
With Tony Curtis in Spartacus.
Weren't they bathing together?
Oh, it was very gay.
Was
very
it?
homoerotic.
Get that scene so we can all get turned on.
Spartacus.
Here's Kirk Douglas. Huh?
You want them bathing?
Oh, yeah, we
bathing.
so want the bathing scene.
Where's the bathing
If
scene?
you find the bathing scene.
We could just talk about bathing together.
Tony Curtis.
Well, Tony Curtis.
Now the only time he bathes is when an orderly decides it's time. Dunks him. Some old black orderly fucking puts his old man head under the water and dunks him. Yo, half a face. All right. You were terrible last night at the Oscars. You ruined them, motherfucker. Punch to the spine.
Fred Tuck in Indianapolis did the math. Pat Cooper, born 1929. The chick would be 36 at the time of Pat Cooper's
14th.
birth.
Oh, okay.
So she would have been born in 1893.
1893.
So he was talking about a girl he banged, woman, that was born in 1893. That is fucking weird.
Yeah.
That is really strange.
Her asshole smelled like Lincoln's top hat. Fucking wooden dentures. First time she ever got splinters was when Washington ate her asshole. Why? I'm back for an hour. It's already there.
Why not?
I know, but why can't I just
because
change?
It's good.
It's good shit.
Asshole eating splinter jokes. Boo.
All right, here's Kirk doing some material before announcing the winner.
You know, now is the moment that we are all waiting for.
And he dies.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman is laughing. I don't know why everybody in Australia thinks I'm funny. Colin Firth
I
is
know
not
why everyone in
laughing.
Australia thinks he's funny, because half his face went down under. Just mean.
You couldn't wait, though.
Would that be great if Hugh Jackman said, no, I'm just laughing because no one understands what you're saying.
Yeah, you old fuck.
Yeah, you said nominees. It's nominees.
Nominees.
How about this? If you can't say nominees, you don't present an award. They should have tested him with fucking backstage, and every time he got it wrong, they step on his foot really hard.
Hit him with a cattle prod.
Yeah, right in his old knees. His knees have fucking turkey neck. Do you think I would ruin my career if I was backstage and I met him and I assaulted him?
Just punch him in the face so hard his little jaw breaks
for no
reason.
For no reason other than just to be a tough guy.
God, to be a tough guy.
To work on some MMA moves.
All right. Kubrick did Spartacus.
Colin Firth is not laughing. He's British.
the hell? They just explode these laughter.
Any type of
they're
sound.
uncomfortable.
He's
They're
British.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, oh, really? Is he?
They're just uncomfortable.
Because they all want to go, ah! A monster! It lives!
It was horribly uncomfortable to watch.
God bless him.
Yeah.
He didn't make it that long, but when did he have the stroke? Did someone say? I don't know.
It's got to be at least 10 years at this point.
Dude, okay.
It has to be, right?
8 to 10, I would say.
8 to 10 years ago?
Yeah.
This is the moment, if I get this, you know.
He kept delaying.
Huh?
He kept delaying.
Yeah, he was getting big laughs for that.
Going on.
He knew what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He knew everyone was anxious, and he said, fuck that, I'm going to have a little fun with this moment. Sorry, Jim.
No, I was actually going to say something that probably would have got me in trouble, so it's buddy.
Can you whisper it?
It's got an N word in it.
Oh, right.
You're still laughing. Colin Firth is laughing. You know, I will never forget this moment.
Do you think it would have gotten a big laugh if somebody walked out in a Grim Reaper outfit and just beckoned to him? It would have gotten a 0 from the audience with a big sickle.
He slowly comes out from the wing and then just beckons him with that one finger going, come on.
It either would have gotten a 0 or the biggest laugh in Oscar history. Why don't they do that with a really old person one time?
And then he just turns and looks and sees him and goes, and tries to run away.
All right, how long are they going to make this sketch? And you get them doing tricks, and then the Grim Reaper pushes him into a hole.
I just like that he's very scared of him.
Oh, poor man.
3 times, and I lost every time. But now we have a winner. And the Oscar for supporting actress goes to me, Melissa Leo, the fighter.
The spider?
Marissa.
Oh, the spider.
Yeah, I thought he said spider, and I thought
spider.
I thought he said Marissa Theo.
I don't know what he said.
Her name's Melissa Leo, but I guess they figured it out.
Opened
They had
up
to figure it
envelope.
out themselves.
Thought it was a Christmas card to him.
That's what you want. That's how you want to get your Oscar, your big moment.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like she'll forever have to, play it for her family and go, yeah, this is my moment when I got the Oscar. The spider. It's like, what the fuck?
The verbal equivalent of fucking marbles just falling out of his mouth. But maybe it is kind of cool to get an Oscar from Kirk Douglas, though.
Well, maybe years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it'd still be cool.
I don't know.
He's got to be the oldest in Hollywood.
She kissed him.
Did she?
She kissed her, yeah.
Yeah.
He kissed her. What am I saying? I can't even get it right. Got all kinds of homosexuality going on.
He didn't seem nervous, though. I guess,
Well, he's been in the game a while, I guess.
Why would he be nervous? He could be dead tomorrow.
Do we have any of that Spartacus? Because Danny found some Spartacus when he was fucking...
Spartacus.
Just the trailer. There's not.
Trailer? Any talking?
You just can't find him, huh?
There's a little talking. Look at him. He was all man back then.
They'd kick your ass.
The symbol of the Senate. All the power of Rome.
He broke it.
I imagine a God for slaves. And I pray.
What do you pray for?
An early death.
I pray for a son who'll be born free.
I don't know if I like his acting.
No, they were all like that back then.
Yeah, that's from that era. It was over the top.
I know I don't like my own, so before anybody says that.
That's terrible. Before his brain took a fucking bloodbath.
Exactly. Before my brain looks like a fucking tomato that you left in the microwave for too long.
Oh, God.
Makes it a kabushka.
Hey, guys, Matt in North Carolina has a great line.
Oh, cool.
Great line from Matt coming up here. Hey, Matt.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that Grim Reaper come out on the stage. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus.
What's that, bro? Your phone cut out.
Well, Strokes. Spartacus. Make it work.
Dude,
no, we didn't
You
hear
said
you.
Kirk Douglas came out. What are you talking about?
What do you got, AT&T?
Oh, okay.
He hung up. He knew. He knew he was hung out to dry.
How could he not? That fucking joke actually was a big black circle with a little wick on the top of it. Oh my! Holy mackerel!
Oh, you don't like that?
Oh, 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me. I'm different. I just have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
You don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs?
Dying's for fools.
But you're only human.
Now, there's certain blends I will not entertain because that's how people go down. I'm too smart to do that. So, I'm sorry for the guys that happened to, but you should have read the directions before you showed up at the party.
So you actually have a strategy about how you take your drugs?
No, I just have a couple of rules. I don't know if it's a strategy.
You're clean right now.
Sure.
So is this better now? Your life now, clean with your children?
Yeah,
is
no,
it better
it's perfect.
than
It's not
being
better.
on drugs?
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. No, it doesn't compare. They're whole different realities. There's great things about both, but what I'm harnessing now is absolute, focus.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting. It's exciting. I've come back from a place that people can put labels on it and they can figure all this stuff out. They can try to normalize it, boring, stupid, and that's fine. But for me, it's I've just answered to a higher calling, and it happened in the blink of an eye, and I'm totally excited by it.
Are you worried you're going to relapse?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going to. Period. The end.
But how do you know?
I blinked and I cured my brain. That's how. Everybody has the power. It's because everybody, can't is the cancer of happen.
Mm-hmm.
Can't is the cancer of happen. I can't do it. The Nike slogan doesn't say, just try it. Oh, okay. Just try it. No, just do it, man.
But you love to party.
I mean, what's not to love? Especially when you see how I party, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, droopy-eyed, armless children.
When you look back at the last time you used drugs, are you disgusted with yourself, or do you think, how could I have done that?
I'm proud of what I've created. It was radical.
You're proud of that party moment?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? No,
Why would you be?
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives. And that's a gift, man.
One of the women said that she was afraid she might OD. One of the women who was here.
What's that got to do with me?
You're showing them the party.
That's got nothing to do with me. That's all on her. And if she does, I'm sorry.
You say that you like the feeling of being on drugs, and it's exciting and fun.
Not anymore. It bored the hell out of me after a while. I was like, okay, let's try something else.
How can anyone believe that you will stay clean, given your track record?
I'm not interested in what people believe. I'm interested in what I believe, and I believe in the truth. And that's what rules me.
And Charlie Sheen did end up taking that drug test while we were in his home. He passed the urine test, but also took a more comprehensive blood test that would reveal if even more drugs were taken.
Okay, Andrew, thanks very much. We want to get to that right now.
That's
Joining
real
me
news.
is Dylan Howard. He's the senior executive editor at Radar Online. He was there with Charlie Sheen when the actor took the more comprehensive drug test. And Dylan, tell us how this all came about and exactly what test Charlie was given.
Well, good morning to you, George. This came about after we were confronted with speculation from those who were seeking answers as to why Charlie Sheen went on these radio rants, if you like. I confronted him. I asked him whether or not he was prepared to undergo a drug test. He said he would, if, when he passed, that I would drink his urine as a way of, as a mark of a man, if you like. Of course, that was a joke, and that never went to fruition. But he did agree. In fact, he even flew back from the Bahamas, where he was vacationing, to take this test earlier than expected. He was so confident that he would pass. And George, not even Charlie Sheen knows the results of this drug
and we
test.
were just showing the blood. We were just showing the blood being
Here it
drawn.
comes.
What more
Send
can you
the
tell us
envelope,
about who did the
please.
test?
No.
Well, this was done by a court-certified laboratory here in California, a company that is certified to practice in 5 states and is a member of the prestigious college, I should say, of American Pathology. It was undertaken on Saturday afternoon. They took 2 tests. Yeah. They took a urine test and they also took a blood test, the results of which took 24 hours to compile. And this comprehensive report right here details the results that America wants to know.
And you tested for marijuana, cocaine, opiates, amphetamines, alcohol. What did you find?
The blood test tested for a grid of 10 drugs, the urine a grid of 9. And the good news for Charlie Sheen, as he's watching this at home, I can tell you that right now, is that he tested negative for every single one of those tests.
So negative, no drugs in his system at all, according to this urine and blood test. And that means, you know, we checked with some experts as well. That means he's likely clean for at least a few days. This is good for, what, the urine test for 2 or 3 days, maybe the blood test just a little bit longer?
So who cares? He probably
no, in fact, the blood test only goes for a window of around about 24 hours, but it's a more complex test and looks deeper into the system. The urine, on the other hand, tests for some 72 hours.
Wow.
But this is a big win for Charlie Sheen. Make no mistake, he flew home early to confront these allegations. People thought that he was using in the Bahamas.
By the way, the next person in this country that complains about airport security, you should have your fucking head lopped off. Again, I know Charlie volunteered for this, and it's like he's an adult, but this is fucking his drug test results reveal.
Yeah,
like
that's
what a
the big
fucking
story.
What a bunch of nosy assholes we are.
Busybodies.
We really are. I like the fact that he's doing. You know what? Do what the fuck you want to do, brother. He's an adult. If he wants to get high, I think he's kind of dumb, but fuck it, do it.
That's pretty much where he's at. His whole thing is like, I don't care. Look at me, rock star, living the life.
It's hard to argue that you know he had a great time.
He's not asking for help.
A lot of fucking fun.
That's what he says. A lot of fun.
And so the guy decided to stay sober for a few days.
Yeah, a few days, take the test, and then fucking whatever.
Just to kind of shove it in some people's faces that he hates right now.
I like the way he talked to that twat reporter, too.
Yeah.
With their fucking, she can't believe somebody likes it attitude. Nah, I had fun. Enjoyed it. Good.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're not going to stop, then at least fucking be unapologetic, because it is his life, and he is an adult, and it's like, you know what? I think he seems like he's full of shit completely. But go ahead, man. Do what you do.
He really does seem like he's just going to fall off the wagon. And
he just sounds like a deluded guy, like a fucking really delusional guy.
He sounds like crazy. I don't remember him being this like crazy.
Yeah, he's manic.
Maybe, man. That might be it.
He's well, like you said, he had a great run.
But just the fact that they're showing a guy who's just off drugs, like, it's such fucking nosy voice. We love watching the wheels come off.
Yep.
And we're hoping the wheels come completely off.
And that's great. Enjoy it, but then just don't feel like a fucking McCarthyism is taking over when they want to look at the Etch-a-Sketch outline of your cock at the airport. Don't wonder why the whole country, and don't wonder why why some guy whose roommate is blowing people, puts it online, and then the roommate tragically kills himself. How did this happen? Just don't be shocked by it.
Everybody's a busybody.
Yeah, we're all nosy.
I guarantee there are people that like, I want my privacy protected. I don't need that. And they're the first ones yapping about this at the water cooler, the proverbial water cooler, not a real one.
It's great.
Figuratively speaking.
Yes.
It's great TV to listen to him ramble.
Fuck yeah. I enjoy him.
He comes up with some good stuff, some good quotes.
He's an entertaining guy.
He's coming up with a T-shirt a day at this point.
T-shirt a day.
Right?
I'm an F-18, bro.
Yeah. There was a couple new ones in there weren't bad.
Yep. He is good.
Might as well play this into break, talking about Charlie Sheen. When we get back, we'll wrap up our Oscar observations, I guess.
Oscars.
And then move on to other shit.
Yeah.
Rob it,